More than 3 million pages of newly released documents, multiple police forces mobilized, allegations stretching back to the mid-1990s, and at the center of it all, the lingering shadow of Jeffrey Epstein, once again reaching into the British royal family and the highest levels of UK politics. This is no longer just about past scandal. According to the Associated Press, British law enforcement has now formally banded together to assess whether crimes may have been committed on UK soil, and whether new evidence could reopen old wounds. If you're fascinated by the untold stories of the British royal family, the decisions that shape the monarchy, and the complex dynamics behind the Crown, then you absolutely need to be subscribed to Crown Desk. Hit that subscribe button now, because we're uncovering insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive in. The turning point came after the US Department of Justice released more than 3 million pages of material tied to the Epstein investigation. As reported by the Associated Press, Britain's National Police Chiefs Council confirmed it has established a national coordination group to support forces reviewing the contents of those files. The language was cautious but serious. The Council acknowledged the volume of material and the complexity of international jurisdictions, warning that any assessment would take time. But the message was clear. This is being taken extremely seriously. At least 8 UK police forces have publicly confirmed they are assessing information within the files. Surrey police stated that the documents contain allegations of sex trafficking in Virginia water between 1994 and 1996. They did not identify suspects or victims, but they encouraged anyone with relevant information to come forward. Essex police confirmed they are reviewing material related to private flights connected to Stansted Airport, following references found in the document release. These are not conclusions, they are active assessments, but the scope alone signals something significant. The royal dimension is unavoidable. The Associated Press reports that the scandal continues to reverberate because of Epstein's well-documented links to Prince Andrew, now known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Although Andrew has denied wrongdoing and settled a civil case in 2022 without admitting liability, the release of fresh documents has renewed scrutiny. Allegations referenced in the files include claims that Andrew may have sent confidential trade envoy reports to Epstein during his time as the UK's international trade representative. It is critical to emphasize that these claims are being assessed, not proven. No new charges have been announced, but law enforcement review suggests the matter is not being dismissed. The political implications extend beyond the royal household. According to AP reporting, the documents also revealed that Peter Mandelson, the UK's former ambassador to Washington, had a closer relationship with Epstein than previously acknowledged. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has faced criticism over his decision to appoint Mandelson, despite these associations. In Westminster, judgment and perception can be as politically consequential as legal findings. Whether this evolves into a leadership challenge or remains contained will depend on what investigators uncover and how the public responds. Institutionally, this moment appears to represent coordinated containment. King Charles III, as reported in recent coverage, has previously taken steps to distance the monarchy from Andrew's controversies, including stripping him of royal titles in an effort to insulate the institution. The creation of a national police coordination group now signals that this is no longer merely reputational management, it is a law enforcement matter spanning jurisdictions and decades. The complexity cannot be overstated. Allegations from the mid-1990s present significant evidentiary challenges. International coordination between UK forces and US authorities complicates matters further. The National Police Chiefs Council has made clear that reviewing millions of pages of documents will take time. This is not a rapid response investigation. It is a systematic assessment of whether any criminal thresholds are met. For Prince Andrew, the consequences remain uncertain. Legally, there are no new charges. Politically and institutionally, however, renewed scrutiny reinforces his fragility within the royal framework. For the monarchy, the broader question looms. Can the institution withstand continuous association with a scandal that refuses to fade? For British politics, the Mandelson connection raises another layer of accountability. Was due diligence exercised? Were prior associations fully understood? Or will this ultimately amount to reputational turbulence without legal consequence? What we are witnessing now is not a verdict, it is a coordinated review. But history shows that coordinated reviews can evolve into something far more consequential. The combination of newly released US federal documents, multi-force UK police coordination, and political reverberations suggests that the Epstein scandal is not a closed chapter in Britain. It is an active file. And as investigators sift through millions of pages, one thing is certain: the next development will come from evidence.